This is a continuation of the previous video we did, a video that has to do with working on, creating a speech recognition application or a speech to text application. So this is what we have done so far. So we created the interface and we added the toggle theme where we can change from light mode to dark mode. So that's what we did in the previous video. So in this video, we're going to make it work, like all the features work. So we add toggle recording method. So then here we now determine when to stop it or to start it. So that's we have the if it is recording. If it's recording, they will stop it. Otherwise, we'll start recording. So that's what we have there. Then we now need to create the methods now. So the stop method we created and the start method is also created. So here is we are implementing or utilizing the various methods now, which is the start and the stop method. Okay, so you click on the start button, so it should display listening started. Okay, so this is what we have. So now let's make it work. So then we now say if self.microphone is null, is none, then we now say self.microphone equals sro.microphone. So basically, once you click on it, we just make use of the sro.microphone. Okay, then self.stop listening will be equal to self.recognizer.listen in background. Then self.microphone, then self.callback. We are going to create that function in a moment. We now say self.root.ids.mic_button.icon equals stop. So which means that as soon as you click on that button, that start button or microphone button, this little one at the left, so while it is recording, the icon should not remain microphone, it should be stop icon. Then we now say self.is recording true. Then here we now say self.start icon animation. Like I said, we're going to create that. So once that is done, there should be a little toast notification saying listening started. Okay, so that's basically what we have there. So then we have the stop button. So if that stop button is clicked on, so it should show a toast notification says stopped listening. So then after which we now say self.stop icon animation. So it will stop the animation basically. Then self.root.ids.microphone.mic button.icon microphone. So it toggles it basically. It toggles it from that stop button, stop icon to microphone icon. Okay, so this callback that we talked about earlier, that we need to create it. Okay, so you now say define or def, then callback function. So within which we have self recognizer, then audio. Then we have a try except. So now say try except. So within the try except, we are going to add some code there. Okay, then we now say text equals recognizer.recognize_Google audio. So we are going to be utilizing Google APIs. All right, so then within the except, we now say except sro.unknown value error. So if there's an issue, it should display could not understand audio. So it could be that the noise that is being made there, it doesn't understand the audio, so it doesn't know what to do. So to write could not understand audio. Then there's another catch or except, so which is sro.request error. Then text will now be could not request error. So this is usually when it cannot connect to the Google API. Then we now say dev append transcript text. So there we now have update text. Then that update text will now have current equals self.root.ids.transcript field.text. So that text is what's going to be holding whatever what has been recognized, or if there's an error. So all those things will be displayed there. Okay, then we now say self.root.ids.transcript field.text. That will now be current. Then it will have as it's displaying it to be within, each word will be broken down. For example, if you say hello, hi, hello will be on the line, the hi will be on that line. Of course, we are going to remove that one later, but we'll just have to test it and see. Then it needs to be in the clock, like in the schedule, so that it doesn't hang. While this thing is being done, it does not hang the screen or the entire UI. So that's why I have this clock.schedule once, then update text. So it's going to be updating text based on what is happening. So if I run it now and I click on this icon, it says that it shows error. It shows an error. So where is the error? Let's see. Audio. Oh, okay. This one is supposed to be audio in line 147. So this one is supposed to be audio, not audio. Okay, so audio. Then let me comment this one. Let me comment this animation because we have not created it, so that doesn't give us error. So let me also comment this. Let me comment that, then comment this. Okay, also comment this. Right, so since we have not created it, let's test it now. So if we run it again, I see that it shows listening. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, now I couldn't understand audio. All right, so then hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? So at the time I couldn't understand that. Hello, can you hear me? So now I can, so like that. So you see that it can hear me now. Like basically can hear me. All right, then so here what we'll do here is that this could not understand audio. You may want to make sure that that doesn't show all the time, so that it doesn't distract. So you can just comment it or make it not to show, basically. So what we'll do now, we don't want it to be showing that could not understand audio. So we just say print, then or we just make it blank. So it depends. But let's put print here. So if you test it again now, okay, so let's put print there, because that place cannot be empty. But for the could not request result, let that be written just in case. Let's run it again. So we click on it. Let's see. Hello, how are you? Can you hear me? Okay, so you can see that it's showing it. Hello, can you hear me? So you can see that it's showing what I'm saying. Right? So okay, thank you. It works now. All right, so that's what you have. So you can see that, yeah, so you can see that it works now. So let's close it. Then what is remaining is that we need to work on the animation so that the animation works. So as it's listening, let the microphone be sort of bubbling. So I will just add this, just paste this one here, paste the animate button there. Also I just pasted the animate button, then start icon animation. I also added that. Then I also added the stop icon animation here. Okay, so then by design we have made the microphone to be 200 SP. That's the big one. Okay, let's make this one. Let's get this one back to text. Let's get this one back. But in production, we don't want to make this one show like this. So, but let's make this one show so far. All right, so say hello, how are you? Okay, thank you. You are working. All right, so see that it works now. Okay, so note that I just pasted this one, that this animate button, then this start animation, this start icon animation. I just pasted that, copied and pasted it. I just pasted that. Then let's enable this one now. Let's enable what I removed before. Let's also remove this under the start. So once you click on start, so if you run it now and you click on start, recording, so you can see that it's changing color. Okay, so you can see that it's changing color. And then how are you? Thank you. How are you? Okay, so you can see that, you can see what is showing. Okay, so basically that's what we have so far. Then you can see the various ones. So these are the various lines. So this is where the animation is done under the start icon animation. So we have icon self.root.record icon. So I just added more lines. I added one more line to it. So if you click on it, so you can see that the animation goes through different blinks, sort of. Okay, so I just added 3 different colors. I added one more color to it, to the 2 other colors that we had before. Okay, so as I talk, it tries to type what I'm saying, try to display it from the system. Okay, so you can see that. So you can see that. Okay. All right. So then let's remove this one. Let's remove that new line. So if you remove that, it doesn't display it on different lines. So run it again, and so you look at it, so that when you run it, it shows like this. So we need to add the copy to clipboard function. So once you have it copied, it displays that it has copied. Then you have save to file. So once you click on save to file, so it will show that if there's something to save, it will show that no text to save. Otherwise, it will save all that you have said to a file called transcript.txt. Okay, so then you can also declare the text. The clear transcript method, then you do the clearing of whatever is in there. This is supposed to be mic_button.icon. Let's run it. If you click on this icon, so you see that it's animating as I'm talking. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? So you can see that if I stop it now, I can see that the icon, big icon, has shifted to top right. So the problem is here. This 372, it ought to be 200 SP, because we basically just said, based on what we have now, for it to expand more, for it to be bigger, but it needs to just maintain the color, so the size should remain the same, or remove the line completely. So if you run it now and it's listening, so say hello everyone, thank you for coming, I welcome you to this program. All right, thank you. I think it looks cool. You can also save it. Once you click on save, it is saved. Then go to where it is saved within the directory of your application, and see that it has been saved. So that is how it is. Let me know if you need the code. We can work around it and see how you can get the code. Subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already. Thank you for watching. See you in another video.